What's going on, music producers? It's Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com, and you're watching episode 8 of Critique My Beats. This is my lovely wife, Dominique. Say hi.
Hello.
This is the show where we basically review your beats, your user-submitted beats that you send to CurtiqueMyBeats@gmail.com. If the first beat is fire, we'll listen to a second one. If the first beat's not fire, what we gonna do?
Go to the next one.
Moving on, like Maya back in the day. Moving on. Anyways, this week we introduced something new that I actually didn't even have a chance to tell you guys about. I mentioned it, but it seems that some folks jumped the gun, specifically a CP Sound, and he went on ahead and got himself a Critique My Beat VIP pass. Now, just like I introduced to you before, it's a $50 pass that basically you invest your money into, and you will get a very thorough critiquing, and you will also have the opportunity to play more than 1 minute. I don't even think CP Sound knows this, but you're gonna play more than 1 minute of a beat, closer to 2 minutes. We're gonna actually give it a great listen, and then we'll give you a thorough critiquing. You are first, my friend, because you chose to invest. There's a few other inquiries that are in here. You're the first one to actually take advantage of it. So let's continue and go ahead and listen to this message. First of all, let's go to the screen. It says, CP Sound Beats. I just want to say, keep up the hustle and continue to be generous with the information that new and old producers can learn from. I've attached 2 beats with different vibes and a lot of time between them. Hope you enjoy. Hope you 3 enjoy. I hope you. Okay. Oh wow! I hope you 3 enjoy. Somehow me, you, and the baby. I see what you did there. Good work. All right, you got your website here, your social media information. Let's listen to the first beat, which is called Brown Paper Bag. I'm taking notes.
It's a CP Sound.
Okay, CP Sound
That was good.
came in with the banger. What do you think, my love?
I liked it.
What did you like about it?
I like the yelling part. I don't.
Oh,
I'm
the
not even gonna
little
try
box
to
stuff.
mock
Ooh,
it. Yeah.
ooh, kind of the Kanye-ish.
It just
Vox.
was different. It just gave me like, who could I hear on it?
I heard Schoolboy. Think about what we've been listening to. Rolling through the streets and the beat, y'all. Ow, ow, ow.
Right, yeah, I guess I can hear Schoolboy.
Right. You know, I made a few notes on my cell phone as I was going. Nobody calls a cell phone on my smartphone. Nobody even says that on my iPhone. Shut up. I ain't even that old. Anyway, the first thing I heard was Schoolboy Q would think would be a great match for this because it is in the lane of something that can be a hybrid of a hip hop, boom bap trap, not trap, but boom bap beat that is still modern enough in the sound design that gives it an appeal for an artist to attack, even if they're not necessarily a hip hop artist. Because I think with the sample that you use, you would attract, more of the lyricists that are within the industry today. You would attract people, I think like a Dave East, you probably would attract to this beat. I could hear a Joyner Lucas as a feature on something like this. I think that some things that were great, you pay a great attention to detail within your arrangements. You could tell every step that you had was thought out. It was meticulous. You were very detailed. You were very strategic about where you put your drops, your mutes, where you took instruments out. You know, there was not a point in this beat that I was bored. I think that you kept it interesting all the way through. That
And he switched it up.
you switched it up.
Like that.
You know, I think something that a lot of producers overlook is the importance of switching it up, because
It wasn't switched up too much.
yeah, you didn't go too far with it. That's great points, my love. That double time drop, that double time where it just went to a slower pace, that was stupid. I like that a lot. The piano key, here's some things I think you could tweak. The piano key in the chorus, that first one that do 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 do, I think that was on point. But I think in the first chorus that we heard, there were certain keys that were out of key, right? And you can tell there were kind of filler keys that you did to finalize the loop, but certain keys were a bit out of key. You want to go pay attention to that piano specifically. I like your drum work on this. I think that the snare could use a bit more tweaking to get rid of some of those nasty high frequencies, but that was a dope beat. I enjoyed Brown Paper Bag, my friend. Let's listen to Typical, which is the second one. CP Sound, let's get you.
It's a CP sound.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of a monster.
He's so good.
His name is CP Sound. You are experiencing a monster. You, sir, are a monster. You should be ashamed of yourself. This beat was crazy.
It was.
What did you think?
I like that
What
one.
did you like?
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Those sounds, I don't know why I always think of oh gosh. But like certain sounds I heard, I don't know what they're called.
Right.
But I could hear Chris Brown the way he's rapping now.
That'd
I know
be
some people
interesting.
might be like, oh, Chris Brown. Chris Brown the way he's rapping, like how he was rapping on Post and Delete.
Mm-hmm.
He could be on this. Or like an ASAP, Rocky, or Fur. Either way.
Right, I was choking. I'm good now.
Are you for real?
I was dead for real. I was choking. I love this beat. I think that the thing that I love the most, those 808 slides, the beat goes somewhere completely stupid. And I mean stupid in such a beautiful way. At 106, when that beat starts flipping around, oh my gosh, that was amazing the way that you had that beat switch up. Excuse me. Yeah, please pat my back. Jesus. I would say that initially when I heard the bass line, because I see that you added an 808 and a bass line, I would have loved to hear more bass frequencies within that bass line. I feel like that bass even though it's a bass line, didn't feel like it was coming through clear enough or clean enough within the mix. I didn't feel the warmth of the bass. That extra snare that you're adding, and I think you added an extra snare to the first beat too, it does something interesting to your perception of the bounce of the beat. But that extra snare is super dope. I think it adds a lot of character to your beat. I heard ASAP Rocky and Ferg. I said both of them.
I didn't know you said both.
We're both here on the same page, my love. The 808 slides, like I said, were fire. Overall, this is a really fire beat. I think that the only thing I would probably tweak are more of those 808 slides. I probably, when that high synthesizer comes in, or that kind of fluty sound, I probably would send that through a low pass filter just so that it doesn't immediately offend the ear. You know, but I could honestly hear ASAP Rocky or Ferg killing this, and this being like sort of a classic ASAP Rocky or ASAP
like
record,
Mob song,
ASAP Mob.
basically.
Yeah, I could hear that as being sort of like a posse cut. But these were two fire beats. I appreciate
And
you being the
he's
first
picky,
one.
so if
I'm
he likes
super
them,
picky. Y'all know
He's
me.
a perfectionist.
Y'all know I don't like. I'll be like, it'd be cool, but I don't be liking nothing. I really enjoy these.
I liked it too. I liked the last one a lot.
So this is from CP Sound. Let's go ahead and give some of your information up here. Your website is http://itsacpsound.com. Twitter account is the same. Your email inquiries can be sent here. Look down here. Send you, if you got some business you need to do with CP Sound, hit them up before his price go up. That's all I'm gonna say. But thank you for submitting your beats. I'm so glad that you were the first one to take advantage of this VIP pass. I hope that you sell many beats because you are very dope, my friend. So let's go to the general combination of beats. This is gonna be a long episode. Oh well. You want to pick the first one, my love?
Damn. Yeah.
Go ahead, pick the first one.
Because he spelled my name right.
Ka-
Always just go for that.
CURTiQUE. I think it's CURTiQUE.
His name looks familiar.
CURTiQUE. I'm sorry. CURTiQUE Music. Hey, Kurt. Hey, Dominic. I see how you spell my name shorter so that you wouldn't have to worry about that other S. I feel you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day because I am, since you are reading this email. Oh, that was kind of you, man. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Here are a couple of my beats. The first has a swag vibe, maybe a Tyga type beat. I'm really struggling with the kick in this one. I did a lot of side chaining, but it still is too powerful. Please help. Please help. The second one is a trap soul lo-fi type beat, and then you left your information. Excellent. So let's listen to the first beat, which is Stacks. You ready, my love? Mm-hmm. Let's go. You on that 1 minute though, huh? Go ahead and stop it. Go ahead.
Keep
He's
going.
like, oh, okay, that's how you want to do
What other
it.
surprises you have in
All
store?
right, okay, you knew he was stopping
He
that 1
was
minute.
dead on point with saying the Tyga beat because I definitely heard like 2010,
Young
2011
Mila.
Tyga on there. I don't know how he sounds nowadays. I don't listen to him.
Yeah, I don't really listen to a lot of Tyga, but I do hear how his voice would sound over a beat like this. Stacks was a dope beat. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed it. I hear what you're saying about the issues you're having with your kick. You know, what I don't think it's necessarily the kick being too powerful as it's an issue with the type of kick that you chose. I think the type of kick that you chose is a very it's a kick that has a lot of, I don't want to call it low end, but it's just it's a wide kick. There's a lot of sound in that kick. You know, it's not just a thump. It's not a thump. It's a burp. bang, bang. A lot of sound to that kick, and I think that's what's crowding your mix. Also, the hi-hats, go back and check those hi-hats. I think that the frequency needs to be cut. The high frequency needs to be cut off a little bit because right now it's piercing through the mix and not in a good way. But this beat to me was dope. I like the 808 slides. I like the change up. I like the fact that I can hear, it's crazy, I can hear like a riff raff over this too. Think about riff raff. That's not an insult. I can hear riff raff over this.
But
Tiptoeing in my Jordans. So I don't think you need to sidechain your kick necessarily. I think unless it's a stylistic thing that you want to do. I think if anything, just pick a more thumpier kick, a more bassier kick, something that...
Ooh, nice.
He kicking you? Something that would just come through the mix and just thump. I think this one just needs a thump because the 808s are great as is. I probably would add just a little bit more low frequency to it, but I don't think you need to necessarily sidechain anymore. I don't think you need to worry about the kick as much as you need to change the type of kick that you have. I enjoyed this one. Let's go to the second one, my friend. My Heart. Okay. Very soulful vibes.
I hear like a Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez would be a
Or
good
a
mix.
female.
I like the vibe of this one. I like how you sent that sample sort of through what is now being considered the 40 filter, the Drake filter. I enjoyed that vibe of it. I definitely can hear a Bryson Tiller over this. Some of my critiques is that you sort of did this swing that you had on it. And I know that's the sound of lo-fi beats. I know that they're really dependent upon, you know, literally having those sounds that sort of deaden some of the liveliness in the actual melodic parts of the beat. And also, too, I know that the drums, they're purposely offset. Only thing is, I think that your snare falls behind the rhythm a lot. And sometimes it sounds good. Sometimes it sounds like the beat is just crawling towards each loop. And I think that could be an issue. Also, too, you sort of oddballed the rhythm by adding like a kick snare combination that just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know if you started with the snare or if you just had...
At the beginning?
Yeah, there was some kind of switch that I didn't feel the comfortability that I usually hear when I'm listening to lo-fi beats. The kick in this one, I think this one did have an issue with the kick coming in too powerful. I think that the 808 might have been a little bit too loud, but I enjoyed this one. I like Stacks a whole lot more, but I enjoyed this one too. But thank you for sharing your beat with us. Let's go to the... Oh, yeah, let's go get your information. So here is CURTiQUE.
Go back up. Go up to his name. CURTiQUE.
I think it's CURTiQUE. Here's your information for those that want to get in contact. Go ahead and copy this down. Get in contact with your mans.
Pause the video.
Pause the video if you got to. But aside from that, thank you for submitting your beat off. Let's go to someone else now. Let's go a few pages in. All right. Overted Beats. Let's give him a chance. He's 16 years old. Overted Beats.
That first one better be fire.
This better be fire. Because I usually don't play producers that send more than one submission back to back. But
no, I was just asking why he put his age.
I think so. We'll take it easy on him. No. We're going to give you real feedback that you need. So let's go to, he gave us 2 beats. The first one is called Floral, 44444441555. Sweet, 444. Yeah, I can definitely tell that this is what I did when I was younger. So let's go ahead and listen to Floral first.
you a fool for this one.
Okay, that's pretty dope. What you think? Yeah, what stood out to you in this beat?
The whistling. I think
The
that's whistling.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too. So the lead synth that you used was very mysterious. I enjoyed that a lot. I definitely could hear sort of Kodak doing a reflective type verse over this beat. I could hear him dissing my beat tag over this beat. Definitely could hear that. I enjoyed the 808s. I enjoyed that snare being in a deeper tone. Only thing I'll say is that there's nothing that's really special about this beat.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's just kind of. I was waiting for something to happen before the minute was up, but it was just kind of. For being 16, he did pretty good. So
yeah,
can't knock him of that. But
yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. But I'm going to give you just this one beat. We're going to go to one more person before we close this on out. Appreciate you submitting that. I'm sorry. Let me go back and give you information. So, Overted, here's his IG information.
Only Overted.
Yeah. Share, only Overted. So.
No, it's overrated.
Overrated, is it?
Yeah.
I said overted. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's my fault. So, only overrated. My bad. My bad, bro. I'll be reading stuff too fast sometimes. Oh, maybe you just stupid, Curtis. You better shut up.
Maybe.
Anyway, caution, contains explosives. All right, let's go ahead and give him a chance. Midnight_Rambler. Okay, cool. He said, releasing a 16-track project soon. Follow my socials to stay tuned. Cool. You got all your information in here. You got a Snapchat and all that good stuff. You left us with 2 beats. One is Saket and Africa. All right, let's go ahead and listen to it. Okay. Midnight Rambler. What you think?
I liked it. I'm trying to think of who I hear on it. I need my phone so I can like look at names.
I feel like somebody from Odd Future. That's who I can hear over something like this. Because I can hear Tyler spitting a verse over this. And I don't know if that was necessarily your intention. Because there's a lot of like dark sounds in it. But I think there's a lot of sounds that are very harsh sounding. I think the melody was a bit predictable though. I think that after a minute, I'm already tired of the melody. I don't even want to hear that melody again. And I know that's like the dominant focus on this beat. Yeah, I feel like I've heard.
Like a Halloween.
Yeah.
You can hear it around Halloween time. Who can I hear rapping on that?
The mix was raw. The mix was super raw. I could tell that you didn't really add enough reverb. Reverb. I think that was something that was sorely missing. Was more EQing. It sounded very raw, and maybe that's the sound you're going for. I don't want to change who you are. I think the snare came in a little bit too deep, a little bit too aggressive. Also, too, there's a high key that is panned to the right. Okay, this is my right. It's panned to the right. That is panned way too hard to the right, and also it's way too harsh for the right ear. Let me tell you something that I've learned about mixing. Engineers typically put the harsher sounding sounds in our left ear, There's something about that side of our hearing that is a lot less sensitive than this side. This side picks up high frequencies, and we're very sensitive to high frequencies in our right ear. So if you're going to put any kind of a harsh sound, first try to run it through a filter. If you don't want to do that, pan it to the left and turn it down. But don't pan it hard left. When I mean hard left, I mean it's too far to the left or to the right.
Was just my headphones.
Nah, that was mine too. As soon as I heard it, I was like, ugh. It kind of made me do the screw face thing. I think it needs more variation. I think it needs more drops. It needs more unpredictability. I think that it could use just, you know, a little bit of that midnight rambler sound. You know, give us some variation in what we're doing. But, you know, that was cool. I think this may wrap up our episode, actually. So, producers, you already know what it is. You got to experience our first VIP guest of CURTiQUE My Beats. That was CP Sounds. You gave us a banger. I'm so glad to be able to share both of them. I'm so glad to be able to share your beats and your music with this amazing audience and community of rappers and producers. For those of you that want to be a part of this VIP service, once again, go down below to the comments. It should be a pinned comment that sends you directly to a link that gets you there. For those of you that are not seeing the comment or whatever, go to CurtisKingBeats.com and you're going to see the VIP tab or drop down menu. Go check it out. Go submit. I have a form that you fill out that gives me more information of how to address this stuff. And from there, I can give you a very accurate, super accurate assessment of your particular beats. Either way, thank you for sharing your beats. If you want to send your stuff in, send 2 beats to CurTiqueMyBeats@gmail.com, and we will get to you as soon as we can.
We'll see them on Thursday on our live stream.
Thursday, we're doing a live stream, so you already know what that's about to be. It's about to be lit. Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com and Dominique. Peace. Please subscribe to the channel below. Curtis King of CurtisKingBeats.com.